Hey guys, Steve Welch, Beeman Toyota in Nashville. I'm going to answer a question for you guys here that I've gotten a couple times from people, and it's a pretty easy question to answer. So you see right here we've got ECT Power, all right? Now, different people say different things on that. Some people call it extra power. It doesn't actually stand for extra power. What it stands for is electronically controlled transmission power, all right? So now here, I'm going to tell you what it does and why you'll use it and when you'll use it, all right? So you can hit this button right here. When you hit this button, you'll see that you get that light that pops up in green right there, right? And that means you're gonna have your extra, it stands for electronically controlled transmission. So you're gonna have the transmission allow you to get to a higher RPM. You're gonna have the, basically it's going to limit any eco mode that you'll have from your vehicle. It's going to try to give you the most power that it can give to you, usually used for things like towing, if you're hauling a heavy load, if you've got a bunch in the back and you just need the truck to be a little bit more powerful, then you can definitely do that. It's going to change where your transmission shifts, and it's going to maximize what you can get as an output out of your engine. So obviously the computer controls most of that. So that being said, it's not like a NOS. You don't like hit it and then all of a sudden you take off and just hold the steering wheel, and it's not like that, you guys. So there's some people that say I hit the button and nothing happened. Well, it's something that kind of goes over time. So you hit that button and you'll notice you're shifting at a higher RPM. You'll notice that you're getting a little bit more power. You'll feel like you're getting a little bit more power from the engine. It's not a boost. It's not a jet to the engine, or it's not like dumping a bunch of gas in the engine, stuff like that. Now you will have worse fuel economy while you're in that system, and it's basically due to all of the eco stuff that it can do, where it limits what the engine will put out. It's not going to do that. And then your transmission, it's not going to shift at the most economical point for fuel economy. It's going to shift at the best point for hauling. There's two different things when you're talking about it. So now, if you look at something like a tow haul mode on a Tundra, it's going to do something that's very similar. So you're basically telling the vehicle the same thing. I am towing something and I need power. I am hauling something and I need power. I need what you can give me. So that button is meant solely for that. There's some people that say I drive with it all the time. All you're doing is dumping gas, because you don't need it all the time. You need it when you're towing. You need it when you're hauling. And from what I know about it, obviously there's a lot of reasons to use it, and there's a lot of reasons not to. So, and it'd be even worse if you're using that while in four-wheel drive. Try to stay in two-wheel drive while you're using it, so you can at least keep some of your fuel economy in a better range. So hopefully I've answered your question on what the ECT power means, the electronically controlled transmission power button, changing your shift points, maximizing what your engine can do for you, maximizing what your transmission can do for you. It does not add horsepower. I've had a lot of people say, well, you had about 30 horsepower with it. It does not add horsepower to the engine. You cannot add horsepower that way. It's not a turbo. It's not NOS. It's not anything like that. You cannot add horsepower that way. So it's just changing how the vehicle drives slightly. Okay, so Steve Welch with Beeman Toyota in Nashville. Definitely like, subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully that cleared it up. But I love when you guys ask questions, and if you think I'm wrong about something, always feel free to put it in the comments. I'll argue with you, and we'll have a good time. But I do try to respond to all the comments as well. So Steve Welch, Beeman Toyota, definitely like, subscribe. Appreciate every one of you guys. Hope you have a great day, and definitely know what that button means, guys. So talk to you guys later. Oh, by the way, I will say one other thing too, and here we go. When I shut it off and I turn it back on, you'll notice something else. ECT power goes off. So you have to turn it on every time if you want to use that. You have to turn it on every time. If you stop for gas and then you come back and you're towing still, hit that button back on. You got to turn it back on if you shut your vehicle off. So there's a little bonus for those of y'all that stayed through the end of the video. Steve Welch, Beeman Toyota. You guys have a great day. Love y'all. We will talk to you later.